Hello, online pipe community. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. Today we have got another Parsimonious pipe and some shoutouts. Today's Parsimonious pipe is a Briarlee pot with carving around in it. I am smoking another Emerson Southern Forged blend. Let me make sure I say this one right. Port Marnock Reserve. This is an American blend with bourbon barrel stave chunk in the jar. I'm going to spend a week with it. I'll tell you all about it next week. Just tease you with it until then. Hey, let's take a look at this pipe up close. Now, the first thing you will probably notice about these pictures is that in the after pictures on the bottom and later on one of them to the right, the stem actually looks duller in my after pictures. That is a combination of lighting and photo editing. I can assure you this stem is nice and shiny right now. This pipe came fairly clean on the outside. It was a little dingy, and you can see that in these pictures. The additional reddish orange hues on the pipe are a result of it being cleaned up. You can also see in the bottom picture, this is a shape 98, whatever that means. I've never seen a shape catalog for Briarlee. Looking at the rim, we can see it had a bunch of char on it. There's a little bit of carving that in the after picture you can see. There's some carving along the bottom and a little bit along the top there on the rim. And the rim itself is not uniform, and that's not just damage on it. That is, in fact, up in the upper left corner of the rim. You can see that's a place where that part of it is carved, rusticated, whatever. It's not smooth, and it is deliberately not so. This pipe came just a little bit overclocked. I got a picture. You can see the stem is not in focus, but you can see that it is tilted to the right just a bit. In the after picture, I want you to notice the slot on the button is now parallel to the rim. It still looks crooked because the button itself has been worn down, filed something on that side, and so the button is not uniform anymore, but that slot's it's straight now. Last but not least, in this shot of the internals, you can see that the stinger had been removed. It cleaned up a little nicely, though, with this threaded joint. You can see a little bit more of how the color changed with just cleaning up a little bit of the surface grime that was on the outside of the bowl. Well, for $27.82 tax, shipping and handling included, I got to tell you, it's kind of hard to beat these things. If you can find pipes that are in good overall condition and just need a little cleanup, I tell you, you really can pick them up cheaply if you hunt around. And this pot, that's got reasonably thick walls. It's going to smoke everything. Hard to beat for less than 30 bucks. Shoutouts. Let's get around to thanking my new subscribers. I haven't done shoutouts in about a month. As always, I will start with the non-presenters. Luke, thank you for your sub. Reed Bender Bud, thank you for your sub. Lance Sawyer, appreciate the support. I see you're also subbed to Emerson Southern Forged, which is a good idea because he's putting out some good backy. Elijah Dubois, thank you for your sub. NSPD2, appreciate the support. Karlos with a K. I haven't actually seen a video off of your channel in 12 years. Looks like you had some interesting band stuff going on. Still making music? Let us hear some. Eric Holdeman, thanks for your sub. Malcolm's Pipe Shop. Is there a pipe shop there? There aren't any videos. If there's a pipe shop, let me know. We can make sure that it gets some support. If not, that's a nice name for your smoking space. Jim Brown. No, not that Jim Brown. This one is a banjo picker. Check him out. I think you might actually enjoy listening to some of this picking. Now, he hasn't put anything together in 9 years. But I'll put a link to these last couple of guys below so you can check them out. Last but not least is a current presenter, Rick Rairdon. Rick talks about all kinds of things. He talks about his faith. He talks about translations. He talks about books. And, of course, he talks about pipes and tobacco. Thanks for your sub. And, again, I'll leave the last couple of links down below so that everybody can check them out. Maybe encourage them to put out some videos again. Well, except for Rick. He's still current. I think I'm going to enjoy my week with this blend. It's pretty good. With that, folks, support your supporters if you're a presenter, and for those of you who are watchers, commenters, and supporters in general, thanks a lot. Like something you like. Enjoy your afternoon.